All right. All right, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Like, oh, Shannon's gonna go into this big old long intro about fucking tits and or vaginas, and probably talk about how Yuuji is an occupation of some kind. Yes, he is one. He doesn't have one. He is one. It's a fact. I've seen it with my eyes. But no, we ain't doing that. We're gonna jump right in. That's how we're gonna do. Fucking not, because your boy 17 episodes in, which is crazy that we're doing this. Also 4 episodes this week, bitch. Your boy has realized that a crime has been committed. A fucking crime has been committed today, and that was because I opened up the save. Actually, real quick, I went and ate Chinese food because fucking great, and it's literally the best of all of the cuisines on Earth. Fight me. Point is, I did that, and then while I was doing that and watching YouTube, because I took a little break in between the last episode and this one, I was like, you know what I should do? I should turn down the audio a little bit in my fucking game, because I always have to turn it down when I'm in the editing process, because it's about 9 billion fucking % all the time. It's so fucking loud. So I was like, I'm gonna turn everything down just a teeny bit, so I don't have to just do it every time I'm editing. And that's when it occurred to me. The very first episode I ever did of this, I went in, and there is an option in the sound settings to change which of the girls, you already know where I'm going with this after I've said that, which of the girls does the little system sounds and like, oh, like save and shit like this, but it's in Japanese, so it's fucking pointless. But so I did that, and the very first day I picked literally just the first one I liked the most, because I didn't know anything about the characters at the time, so I randomly just picked one, and I picked Sachi, and maybe it's because I literally met her in that episode, so it's just literally all I had to work with. The point is, I picked Sachi, and then I never changed it. So, during this time, I realized my terrible, terrible mistake. I went in, and like a fucking real one... What's up, baby girl? Where have you been all my life? Click that face. Look at this. Look at that horrible, high-pitched banshee wail. I love Michiru, but Michiru? I love Michiru, but holy shit, is her voice extreme sometimes. But yeah, the entire time I've had this, which again, I love her. But fucking come on though, baby girl. How have I done this to you? I can't believe it. I literally fell in love with her the second episode too, and just never went and changed it. It's been done, though. We're here. We're here. We are with it. My girl is where she needs to be. In my fucking heart. What happened last episode? Well, we didn't finish this fucking thing. I realize it's all still the same scene. I just took forever to get through it. But point is, there was some goons, and they was like, I'm gonna beat you up. And he was like, my name is Kazami Yuuji. Occupation badass. And then he proceeded to be that. But before all of this happened, we met Makina, and she was like, what, hi? And I was like, what? I was like, why? And then Yuuji was like, and he was like, well, I go buy some ice cream because I gotta whoop some ass. And she's like, okay. And then she did that, and then he got arrested again. So that's cool. Awesome. Nice one, huge. And of course, I gotta get dragged along with you, because, I mean, what else am I gonna do? So we're here again. Once again, back again. Other sort of YouTuber jokes. And so I find myself in the sweatbox for a second time. Also, I feel like a fatty right now, because I am. This is, you don't have to look that deeply into my channel to realize I'm fucking fat. But point is, eating a big-ass fucking plate of fried rice right before this did not help. Sadly, didn't get cooked in mayonnaise. To the best of my knowledge, was no... was it crab? Was it like some... I don't remember what Amane did with her stuff, but there was no mustard on it. So, there we are. Hi. Having been through this once already, I've gotten a little used to the place. While the uniformed cop was guiding me here, I looked around the station for familiar faces. All around... Did you just interrupt my Mad World jams, you fuck? I noticed the young detective who interviewed me the other day slurping up soba noodles at his desk. Trying to send a small message of apology for the last time, I smiled and bowed my head lightly in greeting. The young detective scowled back bluntly and spun his chair around from me, still clutching his bowl. Leave my bowl alone. Possibly he's gotten the idea of my background by now. As with the gesture seemed to be saying, I've got no intention of playing nice with Ichigaya. Either way, it was a firm, and it was a firm and ambiguous rejection. Yes, those are the words I said. With an attitude like that, it's no wonder the police rarely get any civilian cooperation these days. I nearly told him as much, but managed to swallow the words down with a smile, with a big-ass toothy grin. Looking at things from his point of view, I'm definitely nothing but trouble. If he sits down across from me again, I think I might as well come out and give him a vocal apology. At least. Nailed it. But betraying my expectations, the person who enters the room is the sly-looking elderly detective I spoke with before my release last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody in the club get tipsy. I'm sorry. What's up, my boy? Well, times 4. It's almost bad as the current situation of being Michiru times 2 on my channel at the moment. There's one in fucking Plastic Memories, and there's always been one in here who is best. You got real tsundere and fake tsundere, and the scary thing is, from what I understand, there's a fucking another Michiru potentially on the horizon in Psychono, and how do I deal with this? 3 Michirus on the channel at the same time, it will literally just fucking implode. Especially if that one also ends up turning out to be a best girl, because so far, Michirus tend to work very well for your boy. I don't know if it's a vocal tick or what, but this detective does seem to enjoy repeating that word. But this sort of guy just loves to play the slow-witted old man like that. Then suddenly ask you, how many times did I say well just now, to probe how mentally focused you are in the conversation. If you respond, dunno, having thrown you off balance, he'll barrage you with a sharp, to-the-point questions. This is the sort of old codger. Oh my god, you can never let your guard down. Around, yes. I was the victim of a unilateral assault. I didn't go looking to cause trouble. More importantly, have you ID'd the people who attacked me?
それはもう3人とも窃盗や傷害の前科がありましてね。すぐに身元は判明しましたよ。
Hey, who are they?
聞いてどうなさるおつもりです？
I would make them get well soon cards, because I am such a nice baby boy. I'm not particularly looking for revenge, if that's what you're worried about.
ということは、素性によってはお仲間に困りますな。確かにポンといなくなっても誰も気に留めないような連中ですがね。
Sir, you're a questionable individual. I was talking about fucking get well soon cards. What kind of animal are you?
うちは食案じゃないんですからな。
That's almost as fake as my laugh. Sorry. Okay. That wasn't that far off. I can kind of fake my laugh. My laugh was awful. It's not as bad as my smile, though. It's literally the worst thing on the planet. There is zero question about this. Just a good old thugs. Born and raised in the South. The thugs. What? I don't know.
そう考えてもらって間違いありませんな。あの中の一人は地元の暴力団とのつながりもありますが、まあ極めて善良な一般市民ですな。
Exemplary, huh?
あなた方に比べればという意味ですよ。
The fuck do you mean, you people? It's because I'm American, isn't it? You fucking racist? I don't... Ignore the fact that... wait, I understand American isn't a race, but, I'm white. Is that... Can I use that? Is that a... No? Okay. And they... Okay. you didn't need to spell that out. I needed to spell out whatever I needed to say. He was being offensive, huge. And they confess anything about why they attacked me?
はいはい、そりゃもう素直にゲロしましたよ。ですがまあ、なんと説明したものでしょうね。いわゆる最近流行りのネット殺人ってやつなんですよね。
Fuck are you talking about? Net murder?
いや、私も詳しかないんで、うまく説明できないんですがね。
It's all good, my man. Lay it on me.
なんでも、ネットの掲示板に殺人依頼の書き込みをすると、いわゆる仕置き人という連中が代理で実行してくれるらしいのですわ。
So they're like dollar store Agent 47s? That's some fucking stupid bullshit. Get out of here with this.
殺人依頼の書き込みってのはほとんどが冷やかしで、実際のところは気に入らない相手の名前を書いて死なない程度に袋叩きにしてくれ。
And who could ever have a grudge on the huge Meister?
というのがほとんどだそうなんですがね。
So they didn't have any idea of my background when they attacked me.
うちの若いのにそのインターネット掲示板とやらを調べさせたのですが、あなたの名前は上がっていないそうです。
These people even suck at
連
their
中が
job.
名前も知らずにあなたを襲ったのは間違いないでしょう。
Who placed the request?
さあ、そこまでは。一応、
Mao?
ハンドルネーム。
My girl went dark after Hina.
名前のとこには、マオと書かれていたそうですよ。
Mao? No idea. You can trace the IP?
なんだかよくわかりませんけどね。今、うちの若い連中がその辺から調べてるみたいで、プロバイダーまでは終えたらしいんですが、どうにも漫画喫茶から発信されたみたいでね、今何人か向かわせとるところです。
Right. What kind of idiot runs a public net cafe without restrictions on BBS posting in this day and age? Thank God I don't run one, because I wouldn't know what any of those words you just said are. Regardless, I don't think there's much hope in finding the criminal among their customers.
いや、しかし最近は何でもネットですよ。私らジジイにはちんぷんかんぷんですわ。はは、私らはほれ、コンピューターってやつで動いてますんでね。
That gag physically hurt. If this was America, I'd sue.
ま、何にせよ、恐ろしい世の中ですよ。あなたもせいぜい気をつけることですな。
Sorry for the trouble. Continuing this conversation isn't going to get me any more information. I just lift myself up off the cheap folding chair.
Kazami さん。
Kazami Yuuji, occupation student, thank you very much.
困るのですわ。
Shit. Huh? You've already got my statement, right?
そのことなんですがね。今回の件を傷害事件として刑事告訴されますか？
Not necessary. I haven't suffered anything except the loss of my time and energy.
まあ、それがよろしいでしょうな。風見さん、あなたちょっとやりすぎですよ。逆に過剰防衛の線で粘られると厄介ですよ。
Fair enough.
下手すりゃ特別公務員暴行陵虐罪ってやつですわ。おたくさんの組織じゃ裁判費用は自腹なんじゃないですか？
If they try suing me, I'll have a little talk with my superiors. You did say nobody would miss them if they fell off the face of the earth, right? Well, my boy has gone dark.
怖い怖い。では今回の件は私の方でうまく処理しておきましょう。
I like this man. He's very fun. Sorry, I'd appreciate that. Next time I stop by, I'll bring a present.
もう二度と来ないでくれるのが一番ありがたいですな。
Turning my back on the vaguely grating laughter of the sly old man, I leave the sweatbox. Have we returned to find the muffin waiting there for us? Well then, how the hell do I explain this one to JB? It's all well and good that the police let me walk, but my problems aren't quite over. This incident must have reached Ichigaya by now, and as my direct superior and case officer, old, sweet, tasty BJ, will be waiting, shit, I fucked up my own everything because of that stupid BJ line. We'll be taking a lot of heat. Ha! Wait, no, that's not a sex thing. I mean, it could be, but you gotta really try. Probably grudgingly kowtowing to the brass right now. I let out a short sigh, take my cell phone from my pocket, and turn on the power. Oh my goodness. In the next moment, stop it. I will answer in a second. Leave me God damn it. Phone, stop. With startling timing, it begins to ring. Oh no.
Hello, Yuuji.
Hello? JB? Hey there, JB. Your voice is lovely as always. I am charmed out of my senses. Want to get married?
いいわよ。今すぐ婚姻届を持って市ヶ谷まで私を迎えに来てちょうだい。
My bad. Let's get down to business to defeat fun. I don't have
分
anything.
かってるとは思うけど、私は忙しいの。だから単刀直入に言うけど、次に問題を起こしたら謹慎ね。ついでに外出と主保物品も規制して強制労働を課します。
Well, ma'am, that's a little extreme. It's so extreme you put the fucking quotations below the screen. I'm dying. Hey, JB, did you know there's actually a word for that now? It is called imprisonment.
大丈夫。寂しくないように週に一度は面会に行ってあげるから。
Is that how grown-ups run things in this country?
正常に機能しない国防装置に払う税金はないの。言ってる意味はわかるわね。
You're saying you go all office space on this bullshit, and I'm saying I'm okay with it. As long as we get to play the music in the background when we do it. Me, when you do me. This has all gone weird. I understand. My bad. My apologies. Thank you. I'm very, very sorry.
もし言い訳があるのなら聞いてあげる。
Nah, I don't really have an excuse, but there is something I want to
言ってみ
say.
なさいな。
JB, I love you, and
それと
no, I shouldn't. If I say this, you'll definitely get mad.
何よ。怒らないから言いなさい。
Okay, here I go. Quit your bitchin', fish face. I'll stick that phone so far up your ass you'll feel the ringtone in your colon. God damn. I quickly end the call and turn off the cell phone. JB, you're a truly understanding superior to lend an ear to your subordinates' abuse. Thanks to you that I can vent my stress and enjoy my days in serenity. Oh my goodness. Hey, baby. Girl. Muffin child. Makina, you were waiting here for me? How long has it been? 20,000 years?
だってお兄ちゃん警察に連れて行かれちゃったし。
What were you gonna do if he actually full-on got arrested? Because then you'd just be sitting there for maybe at least 2-3 days before he gets let out or something.
後から来た警察の人に話を聞いたら、なんか3人の男の人と喧嘩したって言うし。
Oh. Shit. I'm so sorry. Right, I see. I dropped my hand on Makina's head with a thud. It's becoming a habit. Habit? Damn it. How to put it? This head is just at the right height to rest your hand on.
ずっと
Oh.
待ってたのよ。
Sorry, I worried you. When I look closely, Makina's still clutching the paper from her ice cream cone in her hand. She must have taken my "I'll be back soon" literally and stayed there the entire time.
怪我はしてないの？大丈夫？
Who do you think you're talking to? There's no way I'd lose to the likes of them.
お兄ちゃん、喧嘩強いの？
I'm Kazami Yuuji, occupation student. Of course I am. Don't want to boast, but the only person who's beat me in a fight is my master.
じゃあ、私がピンチな時は助けてくれる？
You be careful, because you're setting up flags, and I don't know how I feel about that. You be careful now. We'll do this shit, but you be careful. You just worry about living a solid, decent life, and you won't need rescuing. More importantly, let's get back quickly. Amane must be worried.
怒られそうになったら助けてくれる？
Well, yeah, I think I can handle that much at least. Come on, let's go. Oh, look at her. She's such a little muffin baby. Makina nods energetically, trots up next to me, and grabs hold of my left hand. First Amane, now Makina. Why are my hands in such demand lately? Apparently sensing my unspoken complaint, Makina squeezes my hand forcefully.
あのね、ど
Oh,
こにも行ったら嫌なのよ。
you don't need to squeeze that hard. I'm not gonna vanish all of a sudden.
絶対？
I can't make any guarantees. Oh. As I pull Makina along by her strangely warm hand, we set off for the dorm. We walk side by side, our lengthening shadows spreading out across the road. A long time ago, I used to be fascinated and puzzled by the way shadows would grow as the sun began to sink under the horizon. Who explained it to me at the time? I don't think it was my mother. Although I do remember walking hand in hand with my master at sunset, there's no way that woman would have given me a straight answer. Which would leave... yeah, it was my sister, wasn't it? Bathed in the evening sun, pulled along by my sister's hand, I pointed at my expanding shadow and asked her, "Why do shadows get all long at sunset, though? This is apparently what little huge boy sounds like." And the answer she gave me in return was overly technical, explaining how the changing of the seasons affected the phenomenon, and at the time I didn't really understand any of it. Used to be. I was the one being pulled along. Well, my boy's just reflecting. It's all good. Nah, it's nothing. Duly noted. Hadn't thought I'd ever become the sort of person who would take another's hand in mine and lead them home. But there's no guarantee I'll be here to do the same tomorrow. By this time tomorrow evening, the hand that's holding hers may be gone. Well, that's optimistic, you fucking depressing fuck. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Get your breathe on. Oh my goodness. This is going so good. Oh, I always love the giant fucking smile that comes on my face when you show up. You're the best. I watch just behind, I watch from behind as Michiru boldly leaps into the classroom like a paratrooper jumping into the sky over Normandy. Naturally, she's not as heavily equipped, but in her grim resolve, she's a match for any screaming eagle. Without such intestinal fortitude, there's no way this girl could charge so defenselessly into that classroom. Well, unless she's simply unaware of the situation. Oh my goodness. Seems like the latter. You are a truly foolish woman, Michiru. And here I was, filled with admiration for your kamikaze spirit, to think you were just wallowing in ignorance. Why ain't you telling me? I'm here too. This motherfucker. It's like he just doesn't even realize I exist. It's probably because he's fictional and I'm not actually a part of the story, but it doesn't matter. I'm right there with you, Meech, is what I'm telling you. Apparently I'm shortening you to Meech now. Because you didn't ask. Oh. I see. That's right. The situation? A bee. A flying pest has occupied our classroom and now lies in ambush. Our classmates have all withdrawn from the field. Are you telling me you don't have psychic mind powers as an alien? We've established this, baby girl. This is exactly why you're renowned as the most brainless of bimbos. Every action should be taken only after consideration of the worst case scenario. Don't you have any common sense at all? Also, again, she is weirdly like the least because bimbo is usually a sexual thing, isn't it? Like to a certain, like a dumb, overly sexified individual. Am I crazy? Is that incorrect? Am I dumb? Am I wrong? Definitely both of those things, but I just don't know about it in this specific instance. And again, she seems weirdly like the least questionable of all. Like, she's a weird person in general, but she's not like the closest thing to having anything related to being perverted or questionable has been you making shit up because you don't know what life is. Also, I'm not gonna... Oh my god, I'm so glad it's not capturing my mouse cursor, because I realized I was just getting into a rant, and the entire time I was, just for reasons I will never understand. I don't want to say that. I was just circling, I was doing like a figure 8, like the infinity symbol, over her face and her tits. The entire, just over and over and over again. Not trying to, it was just happening because I didn't have anything else to do with my hand. Well, did I do that? It was completely out of, there's no reason for me to do it. I was just, okay. Point is, the mind is a curious thing. Point is, she's an innocent sweetheart baby person, and you need to stop judging her. Like, everyone else has done some, at least, just barely, at least questionable shit. But yet, my girl is over here being just the picture of innocence and perfection. And you're over here saying silly shit about her. What kind of an idiot opens the door without accessing the risks? It's true. Maybe I'm a dumb bimbo. Whenever you open a door, do it in a steadfast resolve to find Somalia waiting on the other side. What? That's exactly what I was asking. You're not worthy of my instruction, you sassy dickwaffle. You cheeky dickwaffle. I'm sorry. Sorry. If you're that determined, I suppose I can make an exception. Step 1, confirm the surrounding area. Standing in front of the door, I demonstrate by pointing sequentially to the ceiling, the floor, my front, my rear, my left, my right, following with my eyes. Observe with utmost caution. You understand? Search every inch of your surroundings on the assumption that they hide deadly traps. Like... Hidari. Wait, that's right. I haven't watched Blendes in a minute. Yes, that is correct. That's the name. The boy got a dick, is what I'm telling you. Quiet, we've just begun our 6-hour stakeout period, of course. And that is why you fail. What? By all rights, you should obtain a map, infiltrate, and watch from cover for a week in advance. I'm granting extraordinary permission for a raid after nothing more than an observation period, and you are still not satisfied. Just how far do you expect me to indulge your laziness? You spoiled bottle blonde, and you call yourself Japanese. Very well. I will teach you the simplest possible method, using very small words. First, we open the door. And then we throw in the decoy. This motherfucker. Next, we close the door and stand by until decoys report. This man is such an asshole. Like, again, he's just a fucking weirdo in general, but he's... my boy. Listen up, maggot. You have a scouting mission to complete. Desertion in the face of enemy is treason. If you turn your back on our foe and come crawling to safety, I will re-educate you with my own hands. Oh, baby girl. I don't approve of this, Yuuji. That's all I'm saying. Calm down and maintain your composure. Don't let panic blind you. Use those holes in your head you call eyes. I've seen grannies with shriveled ovaries put their holes to better use. Okay. Oh, you're truly hopeless. Very well, I shall go as far as to sing a song to give you courage. La la, gleaming like the morning sun. While the paradise. You killed her, Yuuji. You killed Best Girl. You fuck. Well, I guess that double Michiru thing isn't a problem anymore. Motherfucker. I see, she's decided to silence her breathing, and hide, compared to noisily trying to escape. A much wiser course of action. She's gained such an instinctive understanding of the art of reconnaissance in this short a time? Damn it. Michiru, my friend, we might make a scout out of you yet. Michiru's collapsed on the floor, her eyes rolling around in her head. What's all this, then? Hey, maggot, who authorized you to fight? Calm yourself. This thing is nothing more than innocent. What if she's allergic? You don't know, my boy? Maybe she might not even know. Come on. Be eliminated. Situation resolved. I told you to calm yourself. This kind of bee can't sting. Listen well. A bee stinger is a part of its ovipositor. Therefore, males don't have one. Look closely. This thing is harmless.
なんだ驚いて損した。え、じゃあどうしてみんな教室にいないの？
They jumped to conclusions and mistook this for the dangerous variety. Ran off to get insecticide or something.
そうか。蜂なんて怖くないんだ
Baby,
からね。
come on now.
あ、もう一匹いる。刺さないってわかるとそんなに怖くないわね。これも大丈夫なやつでしょ？
That one's definitely harmful. I'm gonna tell you right now. I see that. I called the Makina being there. I was a little late on her being there, but I called it earlier with the previous episode. I'm calling it right now. You're fucked. So, oh, that's a giant hornet. It stings. Also, it's poisonous. Shh, it'll sting you if you shout. Shut the fuck up. Listen carefully, Michiru. Giant hornets don't just sting, they inject potent venom. Slight digression, but this thing is also called the yak killer because of its poison cocktail. Oh my god, that's the cutest thing I've ever heard. Don't make any sudden movements. Its vision is based on movement. Walk slowly and keep quiet. Fortunately, you're blonde, so your coloration is similar to that of a hornet. In other words, there's no problem if he accepts you as his friend. Oh, I love her. Oh, offering it a bohemian folk song. Very sensible. Oh, that smile. You're fucking dead, Michiru. I'm sorry. When they clank their mandibles together like that, it signifies a final warning. If you make any more stupid moves, you'll be stung for sure. God damn it, Michiru. It's all good, just don't blast her directly in the face, please, that's all. Sachi drags a tank with an atomizing nozzle and hose into the room. It looks like it's designed for spraying agricultural chemicals. Apparently, it's full of her own cocktail. You blast her directly in the fucking face.
では霧吹きで噴霧しますのでしばしお待ちを。ちょっと待ちなさい。あんた今何毒って言った？
Neurotoxin. Sounds like it'll take that hornet out for sure.
それをこっちにプシュプシュされたらまず私がどうにかなっちゃうでしょ。
Why is literally everyone trying to murder Best Girl? Stop it. Leave her the fuck alone. And I don't like how many times I've had to say that recently with things. Sachi, you're terrifying.
できないわよ。ねえサチ、できないからね。そうですか。ではこれは使用できませんね。一発でコロリなんですが。
Would have wrapped up two fucking things, apparently. Exactly. We've got to come up with a plan B or this won't end well. Get a B, because, funny, hilarious. That hornet is pretty worked up. He thinks you're just so sweet like honey. Just what did you do to that poor hornet? わかんない。やっぱり髪の毛の色が似てるから？それともツンデレが女王蜂とキャラかぶってるとか？ミチル様、やはり一吹きだけでもいかがでしょうか？一吹きでも効果はありますので。効果があったらダメなんだってば。そうですか。Yeah. 今度は低空飛行で飛んでる。 Seems to be aiming at your legs. Michiru, do you think you'll be needing those in the future? I see.
騒がしいわね。
Facts.
ユミコ、こっち来ちゃダメ。え、何？ちょっとわからないんだけど。いや、そうじゃなくて足元にゃ。待って、朝からあんまり大声出さ
Oh,
ないで。
Yumiko, you're about to get fucked up, aren't you? Oh. Stepped on it.
何？ちゃんと話してくれる？なんでもない。
Never mind.
です。
Yeah. Right there with you.
そう。それならいいんだけど。
The squashed hornet stuck flat to the bottom of her shoe. Sakaki walks to the desk and takes out a book. Although the girl glances over here briefly, she soon pulls out her bookmark without another word and begins moving her eyes across the lines of text. Sachi, there's gotta be a nest somewhere nearby. Think you can find it and give those a dose of that cocktail of yours?
はい、かしこまりました。
yes! Insect murder! Lovely!
つまり、ユミコ最強説ってことね。
I mean, her fucking shoe is, apparently. Not the type you'd want to make an enemy of. With this, the hornet incident draws to a close. Nailed it. Without casualties. Just as they say, at times, ignorance is bliss. Wonderful. Positively wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for joining me on this quest of bee murder. It's been lovely. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and give it a little bit of like love. And I shall talk to you guys next time when we nailed it, more of the fruit of Grisaia. Until next time, stay sweet like my girl. Bye-bye. What the fuck was this outro? What was any of that? None of that was... What?